Welcome back to Opinion Journal. I'm Mary Kissel. North and South Korea exchanged artillery fire off of the peninsula's western coast on Monday. What is the importance of this exchange, and is it a precursor to something more serious? I've got the Heritage Foundation Senior Research Fellow and former CIA Deputy Division Chief Bruce Klingner joining me now. So Bruce, is this just a one-off, or should we be worried?
Well, we should always be worried with North Korea because this could lead to a ramp up of tensions like we saw last March and April. But it all depends on whether Kim Jong-un issues additional threats or even carries out another missile or nuclear test, as they did last year.
You know, when we hear missile or nuclear test, I think of threats to U.S. allies like South Korea and Japan. But is North Korea actually able to threaten us here in the continental United States?
Well, I think the North Korean military threat is more dire than the predominant group of analysts seem to think. I think the available unclassified evidence is enough to convince us that the No-Dong missile, their medium-range missile, is likely already equipped with nuclear warheads. Those are missiles that can range Japan, including all the U.S. bases there. Also, when North Korea launched a missile in December 2012, the South Koreans dredged up the missile components, and they assessed that that missile could have hit the continental United States. Not with a warhead yet, but certainly can already range the United States.
Well, that's frightening. So what is the Obama administration's strategy to deal with this, Bruce?
It's called strategic patience. It's tried engagement. That hasn't been successful. But right now on the sanctions or targeted financial measures, it really is a policy of timid incrementalism. We're holding things back for the next North Korean provocation, the next North Korean violation. And I think what we need to do is put the same level of sanctions on North Korea as we have done already to other nations such as Iraq and Syria and Burma.
Wait, are you saying that the sanctions on North Korea aren't as strong as what we have on Iran?
Exactly. It's counterintuitive. One would think that because North Korea has acted far more egregiously, that the sanctions would be harder on North Korea. And certainly that's the widespread misperception. But if you look at what the U.S., the UN, and the European Union have done, they've levied far stronger sanctions and targeted financial measures on Tehran than on Pyongyang.
Bruce, about 30 seconds left. You were at the CIA for a number of years. As you say, these threats are well known. In your experience, does the White House listen to what the intelligence community tells them about the seriousness of what's going on in Pyongyang?
Right. Well, certainly it's always difficult to get a clear sense of what's going on in North Korea. It's called the hardest of the hard targets within the CIA. And we try to get as much information as we can. But I think, we do have enough information to realize that the North Korean military threat is perhaps much more dangerous than many people think it is.
Well, I hope you'll come back to the show and keep us updated. Heritage Foundation's Bruce Klingner, thank you so much for joining us.